Hello, my loves. Welcome back to the Wild Feminine Way podcast. Today, I'm so excited for this episode. We're going to be talking about why you get tested right before the miracle comes. So, this is a bit of an activation and a channel message. I have a lot of notes in front of me because this thing just downloaded right to me last night. So, it's going to be a channel message I cannot talk today, / activation. And I'll share some of my story about how this has happened for me time and time again over the last almost 14 years. And I have a little reading at the end. Some rituals may come through. We'll flow and see what happens. Let's just take a deep breath in. Let it out, shake it out, let it flow. If you're ever listening to me on the audio version and not seeing me shaking it out and all of that, it's pretty funny, so I highly recommend watching the video version. So, why do we get tested right before the miracle comes? I'm going to share my story first, then we'll go into the channel messages and activation and teaching points. So, I know there's so many new people here that don't know my story that I've had over the last almost 14 years of business, and I forget that. So I'm trying to talk more about that. So I've manifested lots of fucking money over the years. I've lived all over the world, and I've manifested lots of unexpected money miracles in so many crazy unexpected ways. Like, I remember specifically 2019 when I was living in LA and this happening, 2020, several times. Was it 2021 or 2? I manifested this PPP business loan that you didn't have to pay back because of COVID that a friend told me about, and it was almost $20,000. There's so many fucking examples over the years. It's not always super large sums of money. It has been several times. There was a lot in 2015. I'm thinking of large sums when I say there's a lot in these particular years, but then I had a big one last year. Doesn't matter. I've had lots. This is always the process. We always get tested right before the miracle comes. I'm looking at my notes so that I don't lose track of what I'm going to say because there's a lot. So when I got my first business to 6 figures in 2015, I remember I was putting in so much work for months and I felt like nothing was happening. Let me know below if you can relate. I felt that way rebuilding my business. And I felt that way this year. So this is also a reminder for me too. We're going through this together. But the thing is I was putting all this effort in at the end of 2014, the beginning of 2015, and then all of a sudden shit just fucking skyrocketed in my business and I started making 6 figures. I'm saying 6 figures annually. I started making around $8,000 to $10,000 a month on average. So this message came through in the last episode, but you have to trust the seeds that you are planting. That you have been planting, Trust the seeds that you have been planting. Like I said, this is a reminder for me too as well. So, my loves, let's dive into it. So having faith, this is the first step. There's a few different steps. So step 1, part 1 of the activation and teaching and channel messages. I'll just stop saying that, whatever. Having faith is the lesson. Are you just going to give up when it gets hard? Now, this is part of the channel, so I'm going to be reading. Are you going to give up when it gets hard? Hard and heavy are 2 different things. Heavy is if you're feeling resistance or something is not aligned. So, are you wanting to give up because of doubt that you're feeling because you're not seeing the tangible evidence yet? Or because of doubt that others are projecting onto you about their own doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs? About what they think is possible, so they put that on you and think that that's possible for you. I remember recently someone told me in order to manifest a certain amount of money right now, I would need to get a 9 to 5. And I was like, bitch. This person I love. So I'm saying bitch in a loving way. This is just how I talk. No, it's all love and light here. And shadow work too. But anyways, bitch, no. I fucking quit my corporate job in 2013. How many years is that? 12 years ago. That is her shit. That's not my shit. So take all your fucking power back. And I love this person. I'm just getting fired up because I had to get fired up within myself to be like, no, Jess, you know what the fuck you're doing. You don't have to take that on. And I'm getting fired up for you too because you don't have to take other people's shit on too. I was shaking the computer screen if you're listening to the audio. It's like me lovingly shaking you. So when you're feeling all this resistance, it's because it's literally just your ego fighting and screaming because the new that you're working on manifesting and calling in, it doesn't feel safe and familiar like your old fears, your current way of being that's safe and comfortable, even if you don't like it. It's what feels familiar. So know that. Know that. Literally, anything could happen. This is kind of like the part 2. Anything could happen. I used to get that song from Ellie Goulding as a channel message all the time when I first started making more YouTube videos earlier this year. Let me know below if you were back. I can't talk. Let me know below if you were with me back then. So literally anything can happen. Shit can change overnight or in the blink of an eye. And we've been getting that channeled message so many times when I've been making videos the last few months. So it's like our guides really want to get that message through to us. There's something that wants to come through right now that's not in my notes. If you've been putting in the work, it's like the compound effect. I don't know if you've ever read that book. I think that was one of my first personal development books I ever read in 2012 when I started the soul path. But I'm seeing this vision of like climbing up a mountain. And this is going with the compound effect as well. But it's like if you just keep taking baby steps and baby steps and baby steps and baby steps and baby steps, you're going to eventually get to the top of the mountain. So if you've been putting in the work, like, girl, your shit's fucking coming. Anything can happen. Maybe some of you need to go read the book, The Compound Effect. I haven't read it in years, so I can't really remember all of it, but it's coming through loud and clear. The third part of this is that the invitation is to let go of control. I know this is a hard one. Hopefully you can hear me. I was whispering. I know this is a hard one. I call myself a recovering control freak, and I have for years. And I just feel like societally we are more conditioned. I've never thought about this, but this is coming through. To control things more because we like want instant results. We want things to be a certain way. I don't know how to explain it, how it's coming through in my head, but it's not our fault. Like we're taught to hustle. We're taught to make shit happen, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say. So the invitation is to let go of control of how what you're praying for manifest. And to be more in your feminine energy, to play more and have more fun, and to open your mind to all the infinite possibilities and ways that it can come. Because I will tell you, this goes into point 4. It doesn't matter how or what your current circumstances are. I know this is easier said than done because we have to pay bills and to live and to eat. Or we have to have money to live and to eat and pay bills is what I'm trying to say. But I have literally before had my account go like negative $900. This was literally earlier this year. And the way that the money came in was fucking wild, so unexpected, from the most unexpected source, actually. And literally, I'm looking at my notes because there was something I wanted to say about that. Okay, yeah. It took a little minute. It didn't come exactly when I wanted it to, but it came the more I started relaxing and having fun, like going on dating apps instead of making myself work myself to death on my online business. And I know that is so like, might feel like the last thing you should do. Like, Jess, why are you going to get on a fucking dating app if your account's negative $900? I'm telling you that once I stopped working less, when I was in the situation at the beginning of this year and had more fun, that's when it fucking showed up. Now, I'm not telling you to not take action because around here, we know it's aligned action. But we're not taking that controlling action, and action based in fear. So, believe me, like I said, I can really relate to this one, but we fucking got this. We fucking got this. It's time for you to remember your goddamn power queen. Like this message exactly, it's time for you to remember your goddamn power queen. This comes through all the time. So our angels in the universe are really trying to get through to us. I didn't realize that was the end of the channeled message and activation. And I'm glad that I put the cards next to me so that I remembered there was a reading that I was going to do. But loves, like there's a lot of us right now that are being tested financially. And I've mentioned this in several videos recently. Like I've manifested lots of success. Yes, I've also lost everything and been rebuilding. And through that process, I've actually become my most powerful version as I've been sharing more of that story with you here. That might be familiar to you. But it's like, I fucking know how to manifest. I know I'm a fucking badass bitch. I know the shit in my business will change people's lives. And I've been going through lots of financial tests, not just this year, but the last few years. Let me know below if you can relate. So we're being tested and prepared and initiated. And I talk about this like in all my episodes. The particular episode that's coming into mind is Alchemize Shit into Gold. So go listen to that. I will link it up below. But I talked about this also recently. It's like your manifestation might not look like your manifestation. Like you might have to go through this initiation and preparation so that you can become the person that can handle and hold all that you're praying for. I know that's why I've been going through all this financial stuff. So the reading that I have for you, I don't remember the question that I asked, but it was related to this topic. I think it was something like, what do my babes listening to this need to know so that they can have their breakthrough and manifest their miracle? It's kind of like a story. We have potency. I can't remember what order it came out in. I think this one was next because I pulled these earlier. All seeing. I cannot hold the cards. And permission. Literally, this screams to me owning your fucking power, trusting your intuition, following your heart, giving yourself permission. If you can see the visual of this card, it's 11:11 on the timer when I said that. She like has her head thrown back, like she might even be having an orgasm. And this just screams the energy of what I've been talking about. Have fun, trust your fucking self. Go have a fucking orgasm, go out on a fucking date, whatever you need to do. Get out of your head and into your heart is what I'm hearing. And the final card was direction, and it says on here, go your own way. And it's all orange, sacral chakra. We've been getting sacral chakra, I think, in every video for like the last month now here. Let the fuck go of control. Sacral chakra rituals today. That has pretty much been the ritual all the time, but I'll link my chakra free book below. I'm really feeling also the invitation. This came through last time to dance. And I will also include my playlist for manifestation and solar plexus energy. I didn't say this in the last episode. The playlist is music, by the way. It's a Spotify playlist. I just feel like you need to like shake your hips and shake this fucking stagnant shit out of your body. Because obviously, based on this message, the miracle wants to come in. So right now you're just being tested. And this is your invitation to let the fuck go of control and do all the things that we said in this episode. I'm not going to try to recap it. You can go back and listen to it if you need to again. And come back and listen to this message as much as you need to. Like literally all of my videos, readings, messages, episodes, whatever I'm doing here, they're all activations for you. So if you need help reprogramming your mind, listen to this shit over and over and over. Like I've been listening to sleep tape affirmations over and over and over for the last month or something like that now, and it's making such a big difference. So use my videos and my content to rewire your brain and to help you believe what's possible, because I mentioned this before too. Part of why I'm so passionate about focusing on YouTube is because listening to readings myself on YouTube, yes, I do them for myself all the time, but listening to readings on YouTube myself is one of the biggest things that has helped me have huge shifts. Like recently, this whole year, but like recently I've been having really big shifts with my manifestation and my abundance and things that I've been praying for a long time. I've been having huge shifts by doing this reprogramming and also going through my own courses, which takes me to the last thing we're going to talk about. I'm so excited. I can't even believe I'm fucking doing this, but for a limited time, I don't know how long this will last yet, I'm doing an 80% off sale on all of my courses, all of my abundance, divine feminine, and manifestation courses. It's called the Fall Magical Witch Sale. Thought it sounded super fucking cute. So I'm doing this because of all the things I've told you in this video today, because I've had massive success and lived all over the world, because I've lost it all and become my most powerful version and rebirthed. And through that, I've learned working with my feminine energy is what helped me become my most powerful version and also find a softer, more gentle approach, or whatever the word is, a playful approach to success and to manifestation by working with your feminine energy. So literally it's 80% off of all of my fucking shit. Some of my courses are only like $33, so I think that makes it like $8 or something like that. Now, I will link up the info for the sale below. You have to message me to get your discount code /link, because on each individual sales page for each of my courses, I'll list that's all on the sales page that I'm going to put below for this sale. The button to sign up is not on there. So the button to sign up will be at the link below on the Switch sales page. All of the instructions will be on there. I don't really need to explain it to you here. Don't be freaked out. Just, you're going to message me once you select your course, and I'll send you the link so that you can get the discount. So if you're feeling the call, I would love to see you inside. And yeah, I have a community access as well that comes with all of my courses as well. So you'll get plugged into that, and you'll be able to have a group and share and ask questions and all of that. So I'm so fucking excited. Oh my God, I got the download the other day, and I was like, I can't fucking wait to share. I like teased it on Instagram yesterday. If you saw that, this is what I'm talking about. All right, my loves. I'll link all the different ways to work with me also below, as well as this and the sale and all the other things I mentioned. I hope this episode really helped you so much. It really came through really strong last night. I felt like I had a peanut stuck in my throat from the peanut butter I ate earlier. Yeah, I just really strongly felt like other people needed to hear this message today. So let me know below how it resonated for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, my loves.